The Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence are an order of 21st century nuns spreading what they call cosmic joy. AIB Metro met up with the sisters on World AIDS Day and joined them on their candlelight vigil down the East Side Trail of the Beltline.
Decades after the discovery of the AIDS virus, it is still taking its toll. The city of Atlanta deals with this reality every day.
Here in Atlanta itself, over, I think it's 4,400 individuals who have died in the last 5 years of HIV and AIDS. We still have a big problem. We still have a lot of battles to go through. Of course, we do have it manageable, but yet at the same time, we still fight for a cure. Our march today is for that fight for our cure, for our right to have that cure.
Guardmaster Mark is a member of the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, an order of 21st century nuns spreading joy and fighting for the marginalized. There are guards, postulants, and fully professed sisters who are known for their full face makeup and distinctive wimples, like Sister Ursula is wearing.
The Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence were founded in Easter Sunday, 1979 in San Francisco. We were founded as a way to, part of our goal is to eliminate stigmatic guilt, meaning all that guilt that has been dumped on us from religion, from relatives, from everything, that being gay is wrong. We consider ourselves 21st century nuns. At one point in time, we said we were gay nuns, but our orders include gay men, lesbians, straight men, and straight women. We are becoming more inclusive ourselves as we continue to grow and as our message gets out there.
Spreading joy, raising awareness, and fighting for a cure are all deeply important to their members and our communities.
Personally, for me, I've been HIV for 26 years, and it has been something that I had to deal with. I've had a lot of stigma, I've had a lot of discrimination, I've had a lot of different issues, from health to relationships, and I've watched too many of my friends and family also die. And it's important that we all recognize that this is still something that's very prominent in our community. And it's not just our gay community, but it is a worldwide epidemic.
We know how to prevent the spread of HIV. Despite this fact, the numbers of newly infected individuals is rising.
There are still so many areas in the world where AIDS is devastating the population. The continent of Africa, for one. It's growing in Asia as well. So far as Central and South America haven't been as devastated, but it's creeping around. Here in the United States, as educated as we are supposed to be, we still have an ever-growing number within our African American community and with our Latino community here that we need to reach out to and make sure they understand what they need to do to make life a little better for themselves.
The stigma associated with AIDS is a problem in itself. No one wants to talk about the disease or how to prevent it.
A lot of people are very scared. You know, they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about HIV and AIDS, but we've got to talk about it. If we're not going to talk about it, this lax attitude that we have is going to continue. Nowadays, people say it's manageable. Sure, it's manageable, but we still live with it. And I don't want that for anybody.
So the sisters are starting conversations. And that's what their candlelight vigil was all about.
December 1st is the World AIDS Recognition Day. We, once a year, have this opportunity to express ourselves, mourn those that we have lost, and are able to walk around and let everybody know that we're concerned about still 35 years of living with HIV and AIDS.
Their vigil began at the start of the East Side Trail on the Beltline. 9 members carrying single candles walked to Old Fourth Ward Park, where another group was commemorating the day. They simply gathered at the bottom of the amphitheater and waited. It didn't take long until a crowd had joined them and a candle and cup assembly line began. One by one, the circle introduced themselves and their stories. There were statements like, "I'm HIV positive. I'm also many other things." The idea that your status does not define you was expressed by many. Richard McLaurin was one of those who joined the vigil once seeing the sisters arrive.
It was very surprising how they came in ready to impact our lives, ready to be so open and so vulnerable with their, and be so emotional about it and tell the world what they wanted us to hear and just voice their opinion, so it was great. It was emotional, it was touching. You had different people from different aspects of life, different cultures, who were just opening up, saying things on their minds, saying things. You had people who came out from there with their families who were older now, who was able to be themselves, who wasn't able to do that with their families. And then you have ones who've lost loved ones, who've lost friends, who were just touching, who were very emotional on the inside. They didn't know how to deal with it, so they had that moment to just breathe right then, and so it was great.
Realizing how hurtful stigma, blame, guilt, and any other negative experience they have had can be, the sisters created a unique voice for themselves and are using it only for good.
We're not here to criticize or, to make blame. We're here to spread our cosmic joy and our love for all individuals. And we try to project that with everything that we do.